So obviously basic new distributors and maybe some refreshers, or just seeing each other's faces, you know, but some refreshers for some of those, and then maybe even a few ideas for BOGO. So the Esuite is probably the thing that we want to make sure that all of our new distributors know how to access, because that really is, it's our back office, and it is kind of where we just do all of our work. So I'm going to share my screen here, and so for those of you who are on a phone, just kind of, you know, listen. Obviously you can't see my screen, but if you have questions, you'll be able to ask them at the end. But our eSuite, we get to it just by going to our website. So my website that I chose when I enrolled as a distributor is skinnywrapwithtam.myitworks.com. So then from there, we just go to login. And our login, our username at first is our distributor ID number or account number. You can change it to whatever username you want. So we do have that availability in settings. So I just changed it to something easy so that I could, you know, remember it quickly. I still can't remember my distributor ID number, but hey, it's all good. So going into eSuite. Now, for brand new distributors, you're going to want to, there's a form, and it won't pull up because obviously I'm not a new distributor, but there's a form. It's a tax form. It may take you 5-10 seconds to fill it out. It's just saying that you understand that you are an independent distributor for ItWorks Global, that they will not be pulling any taxes, and so they will send you a 1099 at the end of the year or the first of next year, and you will only get this if you have made $600 or more in commissions. Anything under that, they just don't even bother reporting it, you know. So even though if that is the case, independent distributors and sole proprietorships as business owners, home-based business, have amazing write-offs, especially if you have the magnets, and you can write off your supplies and all of that. So definitely, even though you may have made less than what the 1099 quota is, you can still claim write-offs and so forth. You just claim whatever you made. So that's the form you'll want to fill out immediately. Until you do that, you'll be on commission hold. And I am in some weird language. Okay, so you can see. Let's see. Let's just pull up. We have our new one of our newest distributors. For those of you who could see it, it's commission hold. And so obviously, and Bernadette, it looks like you're on commission hold, which is fine. You'll just want to sign into your eSuite, hurry and fill out that form, and then you'll be good to go. It's just online, so you won't have to do anything, you know, fancy or anything like that. And then you'll be able to get into your back office. So I think the most important thing in the back office is doing your ItWorks U. Okay, this is your millionaire school, if you will. I call it my millionaire school because this is where we get the training on how to create $1 million business. Our upline and ambassador Diamond Rhonda Hartman is in the Millionaires Club. I just got to spend the last few days with her in Destin at a leadership retreat, and I will tell you, she's as real as they come, and she is amazing. She's no different than you and I. She just shares her passion. She shares her love for the products in this business. And this is the basics. So ItWorks University, we have all of the tools that we could ever want right here in our back office under ItWorks U. And then you can just click on the different modules. So it'll take you through the different modules. There's just video modules. Now, if you are unable to get to a computer and access a computer, access the ItWorks University, and the only way you can access it is through your phone, they are working on a fix for that, but it will not be able to play it just on a normal browser. There is it's called the Puffin app, Puff, like Frank, IN. You can just download that. That's free. It's a web browser that actually allows you to view this from your phone. So again, I'll put that in, or I'll bump it or tag you guys on that app. But if the only way you'll be able to watch this is from your phone, then you'll want to just get that. But with this, it just goes through all of the things that we need as distributors to be successful in this business. So Liz, do you want to go over the next thing? I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to unmute. Okay, great.
Will you show them in Esuite real fast how to get to documents so that if they have a question about like a product or something, where to go?
Yes, okay, absolutely. Okay, so I'll go back, share screen. Okay, so in your eSuite, once you've done this, and you can get all of this training done in a day, or you can take it as you can. So it's just up to you how fast you want to go through. But then the second place I highly recommend you get familiar with, because again, this is right where the meat and potatoes are, is in your document library. And the most important thing, I feel, especially for us newbies just starting out, is the product info. So you can actually click on document library up at the top of your eSuite. Click on the left-hand side, it says product info, and every single product info sheet in detail is here for you to download and print. This is super, super helpful, because for those who are brand new, maybe we don't know all of the products, and that's okay. We don't have to. We do not ever have to. We just want to wrap people and tell them that there's a lot more products as well, and they'll want to be able to get it for the loyal customer pricing. But in here is where you can get all of the product info to study up on, or for those people that maybe you're doing a party. When I first did a party, my very first party, I didn't have any idea. I just knew the wraps. So I had my little product brochure that I had printed, put in a 3-ring binder, in some sheet protectors, and people would ask me questions, and I would just hand the book to them and say, you know what, I don't know all the products yet or the ingredients, nor do I ever have the ingredients memorized. But I'd hand them that, and they can see what's in it. We're a completely open book. So I feel like that's a really important piece of the puzzle. It's one of our most awesome tools that we have to share. Well, so that is, again, eSuite, documents, product info. All right, Liz, do you want to go over our team page?
Yes, will you show them the team page?
Yes, ma'am.
So once you have completed the 4 videos that we sent you, that just introduce you to the company or whatever, then we'll add you to the team page. And this is Tammy's downline. So there are people above Tammy and people next to us and people all over, but this is just like our specific team. And it's full of resources, questions, answers. Tammy and I and other leaders will post on there different things to help you work your business. But the purpose is so we can stay connected and we can plug in, ask questions, share with each other. That's why we have the post of introduce yourself. And there's a whole bunch of files on there, which when we start going over like steps to success and stuff like that, all of those documents you can find on the team page. And then we also have a loyal customer support page. And that page is specifically for our loyal customers. So when you sign a new loyal customer, you can ask them if they want to be added to that. And basically that is so that they can share their testimonies, they can share their before and afters, they can share, you know, maybe they can ask about a different product. You know, maybe they signed up with the greens, but they were kind of interested in the probiotic. They can ask in there, hey, you know, who's taking probiotic and how do you like it? And then we have a Dare to Dream page, which is with 15, 18 different leaders, not specifically on our team. But they do weekly Zooms, weekly meetings, and every day they're posting information and stuff in there. You can be added to that page at any time. It is a little overwhelming to have 3 pages at first, so just let us know when you are ready to go into that one, or when we feel like you're ready to go, we'll pop you in that one. But we just don't want to overwhelm you at first.
Right.
You want to do compliance?
Perfect. Yeah. So again, those three different pages serve different purposes. And if you have any questions, just obviously question and answer on our Team Unstoppable page is going to be probably the best way that you can connect right away. Liz and I are usually, you know, notified when something happens on there, so we can hurry and answer. But at any time, you'll be able to get an answer. So that's.
We show them how to search on it.
Oh yes. Okay. So from your phone, it's different, but if you're on your computer, you can actually just click on this little box that says search this group, and then so if you have a question about gluten, so are products gluten-free, or which products contain gluten? These are all of the questions that have been asked previously, and you can find the comments and so forth, and then why and so forth. So it is and then we also have a website that's open to all distributors. It's the myitworksproductcoach.com. So again, I know this is a lot of information. That's why we have a little bit smaller team page, the Team Unstoppable page, because that is where most of the time, you know, it's a very smaller, more intimate group. So please don't hesitate to ask any questions. We all have been brand new in this business before, so we never ever want anyone to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm asking a dumb question, because chances are that we've asked that at some point or other, and we're all in this together. So anyway.
And if you have a question, definitely ask, because that means someone else also has that question. So if you ask it on the page, we can answer it, and then someone who may be a little bit shyer and not ask it but wanted to know will get the answer too. So we always encourage you to ask on the page and search the page. So if you're like, what the heck is a fast start bonus? Type it in the page, fast start, and everything fast start will pull up. The videos that we've posted, so on and so forth.
Right, perfect. And most of the time I will, especially after a certain amount of time, you know, we get a lot of questions, a ton of questions, and we're happy to answer them. But, you know, I do have hundreds of people on my team. And so if I don't get right back to you, or, you know, feel free to ask this, but I will encourage you, just for the reasons that Liz just stated, to ask on the team page, because again, it's just being unity with our team, making sure that you're not the only one that's benefiting from my answer, that other people as well are benefiting from your question as well as the answer. And I don't have all the answers. Someone might have some different, you know, definitely different information that they can share that I won't. So anyway, with that, we do want to make sure that we are compliant. Now, what does compliant mean? So we are not allowed by the FDA. We are governed by and regulated by the Federal Drug Administration. We are a cosmeceutical, specifically the wrap, so we are a cosmetic, meaning we can only talk about what happens on the outside, more so what we say, what we state. So I would not be able to say, oh my gosh, I just wrapped and I lost 3.5 inches. Even though that happened to me, we're not able to state that. Now, I all the time will tell people verbally, yeah, I was able to drop a pant size. I lost 3.5 inches my first wrap. It was so awesome, so exciting. But when we're actually in print, we want to make sure that we are not sharing the information publicly in print, basically, because the FDA is going to, they kind of keep a watch out for ItWorks because we're growing so fast, and they're wanting to make sure that we're compliant. And this just protects us. This protects each of us. We also can't say that the wraps actually detox us, even though they do. But we can say the greens detox. And so the rule of thumb that I always follow is that there is an ItWorks global page. Okay, so if you're not following ItWorks global page, as a distributor, you'll just want to click on like, because then you'll get notifications. I even have it so that I have it, so it's notifying me, as soon as someone posts on that, then I have it that I'm automatically notified. So I see. You can use any of the graphics that they put on here. So you can copy and paste the wording. We suggest you tweak it a little because Facebook likes to determine what it feels is post-worthy, I guess. You can always save the picture, save the wording, and then there's tons and tons of different photos that you can go in and look at the different albums. So if you want to specifically talk about the lifestyle products, feel free to copy and paste any of this within there. They do a really good job with our media, and you can use the wording on there because then you'll know you're following protocol because they already know. Or you can go to your website, you can go to the summary that's in it when you go and you're looking at a product. Same with your customers. Anything that's in there you can use for wording. So we just want to make sure that we're compliant. Again, pictures, if you're looking at before and afters, they have specific album for before and afters that you can look through. So definitely a great resource that they've set us up to be able to utilize. Were you going to say?
I just want to add, I wanted to add, so no detox, no inch loss, no selling on the yard sale site, no making any type of medical claim, period. The reason, ItWorks you can get your business taken away if you are doing those things, so just don't even mess with it. Second thing about saying safe while breastfeeding, there's a graphic that will tell you what's safe for breastfeeding. Don't use it. It's not compliant. Basically, nothing is safe while breastfeeding unless it's a skincare line, because they can't claim that it's safe. You can,
just like
however,
Tylenol. Tylenol's not safe, but people, obviously, doctors prescribe it. They prescribe, morphine in the hospital.
So you cannot say such and such is safe while breastfeeding. What you can say is, why don't you take the ingredients to your doctor and see what they suggest. I personally was pregnant and am breastfeeding, and personally, my doctor and my lactation consultant approved everything except for fat fighters. So me personally, when someone says, oh, did the wraps affect your breastfeeding? No, they did not, and my doctor told me I could take it. So the same with greens. No, they did not. My doctor told me I could take them while pregnant and while nursing, and I've had no issues. So if you're not pregnant nor nursing, you can say, my friend Liz has used them and had no issues, but always suggest they take the ingredients to the doctor.
Just like anything, we're not medical professionals. We want to make sure everyone is safe, but our products are natural, and homeopathic remedies are so much more popular and accepting. So I would highly encourage you to find a doctor that does both. Just saying. So.
Right. Okay, so let's do commission let's do commission qualified. You can get a chart in a second.
Okay.
So now I want to tell you what is commission qualified and how you become commission qualified. So to be commission qualified, which means you're able to earn commissions each month we start over, you have to have either $150 in customers' orders or run your own auto shipment of 80 BV. So each item, each product that we have is assigned business volume, just to keep it simple, because Canada, Mexico, wherever else has different value, dollar values. So each one is assigned a business value. So when we say 80 BV or whatever, that's what we mean. Cam and I will tell you to run your auto shipment because that's your insurance. If you are banking on having $150 in customers' orders and someone's card declines or they return their product, you could potentially miss out on your commissions because you didn't make the mark and you didn't run your auto shipment. Don't be that person. That was me one time. So don't do it. It sucks.
Yeah.
So with that, your first goal, so you just signed up. Your very, very first goal is to get 4 loyal customers. When you get 4 loyal customers, that qualifies you to be able to earn the $500 Ruby bonus. The first 2, you want to get 4 in your first 30 days. The first 2 qualify you to earn fast start bonuses, which are $100 bonuses, and then the 4 qualify you to get the Ruby bonus. Every 2 loyal customers that you get a wrap reward, which is a box of wraps for $25. That's unlimited. Every single time you get a second customer, you get a wrap reward. So your first goal is to get those first loyal customers. Your second and third goal are to fill out the steps to success, which Cam will show you, and to chart to Ruby, which we'll show you too.
Okay. Yeah, and so just to clarify, now the Ruby bonus, and we'll go over, the Ruby bonus is paid when you promote to Ruby. But to even be able to get the Ruby bonus is that's when you have to have those 4 LCs within your first 30 days, those loyal customers. So just because you get the 4 LCs doesn't mean you get the $500 bonus, but you then qualify, and that opens you up to be able to get that $500 Ruby bonus when you go Ruby within your first 2 calendar months. So we'll go over the time frame on that. And then the same with fast start bonuses. So fast start bonuses mean that from the time that you get 2 loyal customers, from that time on, any distributor you bring into this business who also gets at least 2 loyal customers, you will earn a $99 fast start bonus. So say, I just signed up a new distributor. As soon as that new distributor gets 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, I get a $99 fast start bonus. But if I didn't have 2 LCs when I first, within my first 30 days, then I wouldn't be able to qualify for those bonuses. So again, it's all, there's a lot of information, but that's why Liz and I are here. We explain it, and we post. I just tagged Kayla on it so that she can see the differences as well of what we're talking about. So we're here to help, but it also in your Esuite, it does go over those specific questions. So the next thing in your Esuite and again, this will go over it as well. So you go into your ItWorks U training, and it will take you can go to Steps to Success, okay? So this goes over your Steps to Success sheet, okay? And you'll be able to download it right here. You can either download it from your ItWorks U, or it is in your document library, and you can just do a search for Steps to Success, or you can find it in our Team Unstoppable page under Files. There's lots of different ways you can access it, but really what the Steps to Success sheet is that it is our building block of how simple this business is. Every single month, we want to strive to enroll 4 loyal customers and enroll 3 distributors and get one of those to executive. But that's as simple as it is. Every month we strive to do that. Now, every month we may or may not do it. We may do it 2 or 3 times. But this is what we will always urge you to pull out, print it out every single month, and write in potential names on these lines of where it shows. Then it'll help you keep track. I have a book of my steps to success that I've filled out every single month, but one month that I've been in this business for 4 years. So I can tell you it's imperative to do it, because if you don't have a roadmap, you don't have goals, you're just kind of like, okay, now what? Now what? And it also helps me keep track, for customer follow-up and so forth. So, so that's what we always encourage. You say 4 LCs, 3 distributors, okay? Or DTs, what we call them. That's your steps to success. Every single month you'll want to strive to do that. And then we have our Ruby chart. So again, this will go over steps to success, go Ruby. It actually gives you a little bit of a video that you can follow, and a description in your ItWorks U of what a Ruby is and how you're eligible to earn that $500 Ruby bonus. But the chart in Ruby is, again, in your document library or in our Team Unstoppable files. So a Ruby chart, I'm going to pull it up. I don't know if it's going to be beneficial to look at a Ruby chart, though, because the majority, like Bernadette and Kayla, are both just on the phone.
You can post one. I just more so to just see what the next steps are to go through it.
Okay.
So once you start signing distributors and team members, the chart will come into play and it'll make more sense. So
Right.
To get that bonus that we're talking about, you want to complete the chart. So on the chart, there's 3 distributors that you need, and then one of your distributors needs 2 of their own distributors. You can sign those people. You can help your team sign those people. However it happens, that's what you need. And then each one of those needs a group volume of 400. So you personally, as starting out, you want your 4 loyals, you want to do your steps of success, and you want to be working on your Ruby chart. While you're doing that, you yourself want to work to 400 also. So you want to be a 400 club member. And by doing that, you want to get customers, get distributors, and keep your personal volume, which is your customers, your group, your team members, at 400.
And there are some really good videos too that we can pull up. You can search, or we can tag you on as well. That, a video that just explains it, kind of looks at, works through it with you. So real fast, none of this is required. This is just if you want to make money and you want to make the most money, this is what you're going to do, and this is how you get there. So we make money by wrap cash. So taking those wrap rewards and selling those, that's $75 every single box. Right now, when you have your BOGO kits, you spent $99, got 8 wraps, you resell them and you pay yourself back and make $100. We have the fast start bonuses that pay out weekly. So every time you sign a distributor and they get 2 loyal customers, if you did that once a week, you'd make an extra $400 every single month. And then we make commissions off of our customers' orders and our distributors and their customers, depending on what rank you are, how deep that goes down. And then we have the bonuses. So right now, Ruby has a $500 bonus. Diamond has a $5,000 bonus. Double Diamond has a $5,000 bonus. Those bonuses won't always be there, but when they are offered, you want to make sure you get your booty in gear. You want to do questions, Cam, or? Yeah.
If anybody has questions. Okay.
Yes. All right. I will unmute everyone and stop my screen share and unmute all. Okay.
I'm just on a Zoom call.
Okay. So anyone that wants,
Yeah, but I'm still fixing food and stuff right now. I'm just fixing plates. I'm on a Zoom call.
Mute everyone's camera and they can unmute themselves if they want to.
okay. Sounds good. All right. Go ahead and ask any questions that you guys might have.
Mine still shows I'm on mute. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I have a couple questions. I wrote some stuff down because I can't see the video that you guys were playing or whatever you were on.
Right.
So when you say loyal customers and distributors, so basically because we signed up, we're distributors, right?
Correct.
Okay. So when I ordered my wraps and I get those, I can sell those at my own convenience and that will come directly into my pocket. But then if somebody else wants to order some stuff, then they can go on my website?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and stupid question, how do you, I know you said there's no stupid questions, but okay, so my website would be the www.myname and then the itworks.com, correct?
Yes. Whatever you chose when you enrolled would be
Mm-hmm.
what your website name is. So,
It would be www.whateveryouchose.myitworks.com.
yes.
So my work, okay. So how do I get that, like, Liz, you sent it to me in a link and all I did in a text is click on that link. How do I do that to send to somebody because they're already wanting to look at my website?
Awesome.
You can only text it. You cannot post it on Facebook or send it in a message on Facebook or Instagram. You can only text it. So
Okay.
you can type it out or you can just go to your website and just copy and paste it and send it to someone.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to, I mean, like you can go on your browser on your phone and go to it and then just copy and paste it. That's the easiest way for me. And you can,
I have mine saved in notes.
What's that?
I just have mine saved in my notes in my phone somewhere because it's much
Perfect.
easier than
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have mine. A lot of times I'll put mine as my signature on my text, you know, so a signature on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Good idea. Yeah. A lot of times, what I found, again, over the 4 years, I know you have people that want to look at the products at Pulse, or, you know, look at the products. So that's awesome. What, you know, obviously we want them to be able to see what we have. We have so much, so many products other than the wrap, but, you know, we have the ability to show them the link. Now, what I've found though is that we have so many people that will go to the link and then we're just like, okay, did you get it yet? Did you get it yet? Did you get it? So you'll find that once they've gone to the link, then you get to be a professional question asker. And we are health and wellness consultants. So I find the best way to get people to order is ask them what their goals are. Ask them what their specific goals are, whether they're health and wellness, or, you know, if they're looking for just a good way to, you know, get their skin better or whatnot. I mean, we have so many different products, but asking questions and then say, you know what, I know people get busy. Let me put your order in for you. And we have just some quick little verbiage that we've developed over time that we can share with you, or we have it on our team page, that, you know, just allows us to be able to go, okay, well, I'll put the order in for you, and then you can send them the information. They'll get an email. So my point is, don't get discouraged if, you know, people aren't going to your website and signing up, because that's very, very common. The follow-up is where we actually get to be customer service oriented and just find out their why, and then doing so, we'll be able to help them best.
Does anybody else have a question?
Okay. So, any other questions?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the best way of going around talking to complete strangers about the product without feeling awkward or like you're trying to shove it down their throat?
okay. So I'm not sure who asked that question or not. I did just mute everyone. But I did hear the question. I think it was Mindy. What's the best way to go around and ask people as you're out and about? What we call blitzing. Now, there's so many different ways to blitz. There's so many different ways. The way I blitz and the way Liz blitz and the way Mindy blitzes and the way Dawn blitzes will all be totally different. When I first joined this company, I hated blitzing. It scared the crap out of me. I didn't want to do it. I didn't sign up with this company to sell anything, and so I just didn't even want to do it. But what I found worked for me was that I was able to just be really super excited about what was working for me. So I fell in love with the wraps. I fell in love with the greens. I fell in love with the ThermoFit. And I started sharing with people. And so it didn't feel like a sales thing at all. I carry around my water bottle with my greens in them. And so I would have people at the gym or as I'm out and about going, what is that? You know, what are you drinking? And I would say my fruits and veggies, you know, my 8 servings of fruits and veggies. And they would go, really? Well, where'd you get it? And I said, well, I'm a consultant for ItWorks Global. Have you heard of our products? And so more so for me, it's just striking up conversations. It's talking to them, looking them in the eyes, smiling, paying them a compliment. I wear my Blitz card that I have laminated on the outside of my purse or wear it around my neck as a lanyard. And even if someone sees and looks at it, I'll go, you know, I'll say something like, I see you looking, here's my coupon or here's my business card. Have you heard of the, you know, that crazy wrap thing? So there's no wrong or right way to do it. It's just getting that comfortability in your own way. And the biggest thing that I can do is find a product that you cannot live without, and then you share that with everyone and anyone, and you'll be able to do fantastic with this business. The minute you stop using the products or, you know, don't find one that you're passionate about, and I can promise you out of over 30 products, you're going to find one. Mine are Confianza greens and the exfoliating peel. I can't live without them. I won't live without them. So those are the products that I'm most passionate about, although I do have tons of other ones. Do you have anything to add to that, Liz?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, be yourself. Like, you don't have to change who you are to do this. So if you're not one to talk to strangers, you don't have to, but you can. Same with on Facebook. Like, you don't have to go and just full on like infomercial mode and just post, you know, it works. Incorporate it into your life. Like yesterday when Kayla posted Mom and Ain't Easy with a picture of her Confianza. Super simple, super easy, and not like in your face, but she's just incorporating it into her life. So don't think you have to like be someone or be something that you're not, or be like salesy or whatever. Just do your life and add it in there. Talking to people in public, not really my strong point. When people ask me, you know, then I can tell them, but Tam, she'll just talk to whoever's in the aisle next to her no matter what they're doing, give them a Blitz card. So
Right.
not all of us are that good at it, but
I promise you that was not the case when I first started. I promise you not that. It was me just being passionate about the products and sharing if the situation arose, and you get better at it. Just like Mindy, she got out of her comfort zone and she did that. She was blitzing, and that's all about it. It's getting out of your comfort zone, but wearing the blitz, when you can, get an ItWorks t-shirt. And then they'll go, what works? And then I'll hand them the card and then let them look at it. And then they'll be like, does it really work? And, and
then if you're me, you lift up your shirt and you show them.
Right. If you're Liz, yes, you do that. I have not done that. So, okay, I'm going to unmute everyone and see if there's any other questions before we wrap it up.
I just need to say something. I like giving people catalogs versus a card, just because a lot of times I get people being like, oh, the wrap isn't good. So they can see if we have more.
Yeah, you can just.
Here, sorry, I couldn't hear. I'm going to mute everyone, and then whoever was talking, if you'll just unmute yourself and then ask that question again so we can hear it. Sorry.
It was me.
Okay.
I was just saying that I feel that sometimes the catalogs are easier to give out than the Blitz cards, just because a lot of times people talk about the wraps and not so much about the other products. So they get a chance to see that we're more than just the wraps.
Right. No, I agree. I think that's really good. I know that for me, just because we are the only people who have the wraps, who can sell wraps, who have these wraps that have been around for 16 plus years, that's going to be my in to them, so I'm going to be able to, and then we can open up a conversation and be like, and we have so many we're a health and wellness company. We have over 30 different products. Share with me what your health goals are, but leading with the wrap and the Blitz cards, they might not even know that they want the wrap. They might have that as a second, but, so yeah, Mindy, you're right. You're right on the money. But, maybe handing out a catalog to everyone you meet also might not be in someone's ability, and that's why we have the Blitz cards too. So do what feels best. Do what feels best to you and what you feel that you can and want to accomplish with that conversation. But again, it goes down to we get to be professional question askers and find out what people's goals are, and that's how we're going to be able to help them. So,
Awesome.
all right, cool. So anyone else want to unmute themselves and ask anything they might want to? Again, no stupid questions, not at all. Maybe I'll unmute. Huh?
Okay, so how do you get the catalogs and the shirt? Is that just something special that you have to order aside from the wraps?
Yes. Okay, so have you gotten your kit yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay. So in your kit, you're going to get, obviously, if you got in on the BOGO wraps, you're going to get 2 boxes of wraps. And then you'll get some catalogs with it. You'll get what's called a party pad, which is so awesome. You'll be able to use that to basically share the presentation about, the wraps and so forth. And we can go over the party pad another night, but you'll be able to, you'll have Blitz cards, a catalog, a party pad, a bracelet, and then in there you'll have a coupon where you could go on to our ItWorks store and be able to purchase additional business materials. Me personally, and I just want you to know, not saying that you can or can't afford it. I'm saying when I first joined, I didn't even have the $99 to get my kit. I had to pre-sell. And so I didn't have the money. We were in such a bad financial situation. I didn't even have the money to get, first of all, more Blitz cards. Second of all, a shirt. The first shirt I got was when I went diamond. And I kid you not, it was like still, like I still have the Holy Ratty shirt. It cost me like $22 4 years ago. And so what I did, the easiest way for me, the most economical, if you're unable to purchase those products, you know, the stuff right off the bat, laminate a Blitz card. You can go to Staples or wherever, laminate them for $1.50 each, and put it on a lanyard and wear that. Wear that everywhere. Hook it on your purse. Hook it on, you know, wear it around your neck when you're out and about shopping. People wear their name badges and their company badges all the time, all over the place. So really utilize that. You know, you can also Blitz when people are looking at it. You can. I would say, you know, I'm all out of business cards right now, but let me get your phone number, or are you on Facebook? And I'll send you a coupon so you can use the virtual Blitz card, which is just a picture of your Blitz card. But you can purchase additional marketing materials like Blitz cards, catalogs, and shirts and so forth in the My ItWorks store. And again, like I said, you'll get that in your kit. You'll get like a little flyer that explains, you know, how to go on, how to buy more, and so forth. Okay. All right. I unmuted everyone.
All right. Well, thank you.
Are serious?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that everyone was able to get on. Hopefully it was helpful. I did record it. So if, you know, I'll upload it to my YouTube, and then I'll share it on our event page that Liz created for this. That way, even if you want to just refresher, or if you want to actually be able to see the screen shares that we did, then, you know, then you'll be able to see the screen shares and go over it, rewind it and whatnot. So, sound good?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that you guys hopped on, and again, we're here for you. We want to make sure that you guys succeed. So please just reach out to us. You know, our team is doing so amazing. I just want everyone to understand what an incredible opportunity we have right now in this business. And the more we share and the more that we're excited about it, and the passion that we create, excitement, it's just going to go so far with taking your business to the next level. So go out and share the heck out of the BOGOs, because that's one way to get those loyal customers, you know, in the
Yeah.
so. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to